Hi, NA, Jason William Mitchiner, Galbraith, GAOMG. Just wanted to go over what I'm going through this week. It's very heavy. I have to have that surgery done that they're going to go into my heart, and not looking forward to that, but hopefully the results, well, I will be looking forward to. So anyway, I'm writing my book, my 10th book, second trilogy that I tie everything together. And I went to run for chief of Clan Galbraith when I found out who I am and what my last name means. And I'm super duper Scottish. Never knew that. So I did that, and I contacted like Lord Lion, King of Arms, all these people, and everybody was so mad at me for trying to run for chief of Clan Galbraith because nobody knows who I am. I came out of nowhere. I'm almost 50 years old. Oh, fuck. And just found out who I am. And everybody was real mean to me because it's all on my maternal side. All my Galbraith is on my maternal side. So then I was forced to look at my paternal side, and I already did a clip about this, but I need somebody's help. That is all over my DNA, and it's not from the house Stewart. This is my DNA. I don't know if you saw this, but on the last clip, you have to be Royal House Stewart, like to make it into being King of Scotland. You have to have these definitive markers. This L744, L745, L746. So you have to have those. And then guess who has those, right? And then even better is that if you have that, you could be absolutely Scottish warrior, royalty confirmed, and DNA doesn't lie, but you have to have this exact thing. That's royalty right there. And then this RS781. Google that, RS781. You know what you come up with? Is this dude. Bro, that's Sir John Stewart of Bonkyll. Only 75 other people in the freaking world have that. And I do, and there I posted a lot about it, but there isn't a chief right now for Clan Stewart of Appin. And obviously being a male, and you know who I am, and I can't not go for that. Of course I'm going for chief, and there's 75 other people in the world that also have that royalty. So how do I beat them? How do I beat them? And I posted it before with Galbraith. There's Galbraiths that are like barons, that are in Scottish Parliament, that their titles are crazy out there. So how am I going to beat these 75? They're confirmed just like me. How do I do it? So I have all my Galbraith DNA. We know about that, and that's unreal. It goes right to Loch Lomond, the Lennox, Argyll, the Butte. It's beautiful where I'm from, Dial of Gia, and combine that with my absolute confirmed DNA of Sir John Stewart. I feel like that would put me more in the running, but barons, everybody's rich. I have no money. I crushed Uncle Rupert Murdoch for $1.47 million for everybody that was fired during the COVID pandemic. But I only got a small percentage of that money. So I can't compete with these barons and everything. So how am I going to compete? Well, in all of my DNA, this comes up number one, and this is the best. I'm living a dream right now. There's no way that I would ever know this, write about it in my books. This has surpassed anything that I thought of, and my story is even bigger than all of this. So I have like my map and everything of Galbraith, and all of this written up about the Galbraiths. It's unreal. This is from like 1850. This is like when they first came to America. And a lot of people, they pride themselves on everything back in Scotland and their clans and everything. A lot of people all intermarried in that area. So it's not impressive that you're a Douglas or Bruce or whatever. If you have absolute DNA and paperwork that brings you all the way to the United States, and it's all written about. And I'm going to go deeper into some of my writing because I want my ancestors, dead ancestors, to have a voice. And I'm going to share that with you, you know, the closer I guess I get to my date with death, when they are going to go into my heart. But I want to read you this. How am I going to beat out these 75 other royal Stuarts, all on the paternal line? They have the same right to the throne, to the chief, as I do. But I also have the Galbraith to back that up. And there's 3 people that always come up. One is this Sir John Stewart of Bonkyll. That's number 1. House Stewart. They're unbelievable how many Stewarts I have, a royalty in me. There's a second one, and there's a third. And the third one we're all aware of. His name's Woody Harrelson, the actor. Let me just read you this. This is like the Harrelsons. William Harrelson married Eliza A. Galbraith. John B. Harrelson, who married Catherine Galbraith. Are you ready for this one? This is where it gets fun. Is that I do not think Daniel, a brother of John, had a daughter, Eliza A., also, and that she married her cousin, W.M. Harrelson. And I've posted it, and that's pretty wild. Incest is best. Bro, it was a different time, right? You got to keep that bloodline pure. You want to be a royal Stuart, bro? Wow. So, yeah, looking at all that, and then you can see on the family tree, this dude, Woodrow, his name's Woodrow Tracy Harrelson, and he is all over my DNA. It's cross-reference with all of this. When you can cross-reference 23andMe, Ancestry.com, FamilyTree.com, and you have the paper trail all to back it up. I mean, Woody Harrelson and I, bro, we are first cousins, bros. So that I thought was like amazing. And Woody, I need your help. Dude, you're in Hollywood, you got connections. I need my story made a movie. I never knew that I was going to be Stuart royalty, and I can run. It's not like POTUS. I can actually run for King of Scotland. No joke. They want me to like live there for 6 years, which no problem. I want my 2 castles, my ancestral Galbraith, Bardowie Castle, and I want my clan Stuart of Appin, Castle Stalker. How dope is that name too? So anyway, Woody, help your bro out, help your cousin out, man. Just hook me up. I'm not asking for anything but just connections. Hook me up with that. But again, how am I gonna beat these 75 dudes that are absolute royalty as much as me? There's 75 of them, and they have the DNA. You have to have that. And I can marry it with my clan Galbraith. That's all Scottish confirmed paperwork. And me and Woody Harrelson are incest, you know, cousins, brothers. I don't know what that is. But it was a different time. The second person that comes up in all my DNA, and it's so exclusive, and it's the biggest thing for Scotland, would want to be a Scottish warrior, Sir John Stewart of Bonkyll, that fought with William Wallace and died at the Battle of Falkirk. But there's a second one that I am DNA related to. One is House of Stuart and Sir John Stewart of Bonkyll. That's my number 1, clan Stuart of Appin. Then I have a number 2, and then number 3 is Woody Harrelson. Crazy. All right, my number 2 person that will level everybody in Scotland, they'll be amazed, is this person. And I think I've posted it. Okay. It's this dude. It's called, his name's Rabbie Burns. He's the biggest author, writer there is in Scotland. And me right here, I don't, if you can see, there's only 22 people out of 2 million users on Family Tree DNA that come up with that. So I have direct descendant with the absolute DNA snippet for Sir John Stewart of Bonkyll and House of Stuart, royalty unquestionable. And then I have their greatest writer, author ever in Scotland. And then throw in a little Woody Harrelson for the fun. This is unbelievable. This is, I mean, this is a dream that I'm living right now. Right here. This dude. And with the House of Stuart, Hemingway is like a distant ancestor. He's somebody that comes to me in my dreams, and I love the whole story of Hemingway. Not one particular book or anything like that. It's the whole embodiment of Hemingway. So that's what I have going for me, and it's unbelievable. And my story is even bigger than that. When I go to Scotland, that's pretty much where I'm going to wrap up all of my story here. Cheers.